How's it going, folks? Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel for another weekend MMO news drop video. Lots to go over here, so let's get straight to it, beginning with upcoming MMORPG Corepunk. Both the game and its developer's artificial core will be featured in IGN's Summer of Gaming Livestream Expo on the 15th of June to talk about the game. Besides actually hearing what the developers will say about Corepunk for the first time, we are going to be finally seeing some new gameplay footage that was promised a month back, which is great because I, and I'm sure you as well, are sick of seeing the same gameplay trailer over and over again since its reveal. Let's just hope they don't bail on that appearance now. Next up, Amazon has dropped another combat trailer for its New World MMO on screen right now, alongside the date of when its closed beta will arrive, which happens to be on the 23rd of July. All players who pre-order the game will be given access to it, alongside additional digital freebies like a title and so on. The game made an appearance on the PC Gaming Show stream last night and also featured in IGN's Summer of Gaming Expo, but there isn't any new information released that we didn't already have about the world of Aeternum and its systems. Over in the Elder Scrolls Online, the June 2020 sale is currently live, and if you're thinking about picking it up, the standard edition is currently 60% off for the PC on the official store, which drops the price down to $8 and is also on sale on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. It's a great price to get started on ESO, as you'll have 4 classes to play with and 23 zones to adventure in on top of the Morrowind chapter bundled in, which contains plenty of content and time for you to decide if you do want to invest in any of the game's other DLCs and chapters, aka expansions. The sale ends on Monday, so act quickly. Moving on, Black Desert Online is ushering in the summer season with the launch of its limited time summer servers. Depending on which version of the game you play, the summer event servers could already have launched, like in my case in the Southeast Asian version, following a character pre-creation event which is currently underway, I believe, for the North American version. So what are the summer servers? Well, you can only play one summer character on it, which means starting again from scratch, but the new servers have a totally different rule set, like allowing you to level up quickly through mad amounts of XP gains on top of server exclusive gear to be earned that you cannot get anywhere else. So for a total of 90 days, players must push themselves to level up and hit all these server challenge milestones for new gear and rewards, which you can then bring back with you via your character to the live servers when the event ends. Now, if you don't own the game, there is a promo event going on right now, where if you hit level 50 with a seasoned character on a seasoned server, you will get to keep the base game for free. BioWare this weekend has released additional information about Star Wars: The Old Republic's newest in-game event, the All-Worlds Ultimate Swoop Rally. Look, if space speed biking sounds good to you, then this will be pretty exciting, as players will challenge their bike handling skills while completing tasks for the various factions through daily missions on the planets Dantooine, Tatooine, and Onderon. It's been on the PDS to test for a while now, and the event will officially go live with Game Update 6.1.2, which drops on the 24th of June. Phantasy Star Online 2 has some news next, and it's that Episode 4 will be soon coming to the North American version this August for both PC and the Xbox One console. The update includes new story missions, urgent quests, the battle arena, crafting, and many other features. Sega did post a content roadmap as well, which showed more episodes coming toward the end of the year, with 2 new classes, the Hero and Phantom, among the new launches before 2020 ends. The final bit of information for Phantasy Star Online 2 is that players should expect to see the game on more platforms, and there's speculation that either a Steam or Epic Game Store launch is on the cards. In the Lord of the Rings Online, Standing Stone Games has teased the arrival of the game's brand new event server Bombdahill, which will host the Tournament of the Twins. The server will open at noon Eastern on June the 17th, but right now, the studio hasn't officially released its rule set and any other information, so it's still up in the air. There's speculation that it's a race to see who can complete the most deeds, but it's very close to what was seen on the Bull Roarer test server, according to one developer, who also says that there will be more safe zones and a temporary stealth and haste buff upon defeat to help players get back into the battle. Exciting stuff ahead if you've run out of things to do on the live servers. In Sandbox MMO Albion Online, its studio Sandbox Interactive has released a new dev update video from home to speak about the work being done on the game and what players can expect from their next update. One of the major features coming really soon is the addition of Avalonian weapons, which will have brand new spells and mechanics that will give players more choices when it comes to character builds. There's also more details on the solo corrupted dungeons, featuring 1v1 PvP and PvE experiences, alongside updates like balancing and tweaks currently going on for both the PC version and the mobile version. You can check out the full video, link down below. Moving on, let's talk about Cryptic's Dungeons & Dragons MMO Neverwinter now, and let's start with the game's next major update, the AVERNUS module. Arriving on the 30th of June for the PC, the update will continue and conclude the events of the previous major update, Infernal Descent. The module brings with it a new adventure zone, endgame trial, class balancing, and interestingly, changes to how level scaling will work in Neverwinter moving forward, which is an aspect of the game that many players viewed as problematic in the past. You can read more about the module thanks to the developer blog posts pinned down below. The other Dungeons & Dragons MMORPG, which is Dungeons & Dragons Online of course, also has some good news for its players, and just like its cousin LOTRO under the SSG banner, they too are giving away a ton of free content. By using this code on screen right now in the in-game store, players can claim over 40 quest packs for free, and you'll have until the end of August to do so. This is part of the free questing period that the studio has been kindly keeping open for all of us stuck at home, and it's worth mentioning that they do have an expansion sale currently going on as well. Onward we go to free-to-play MMORPG TERA, and there's news for the game's console players. Announced this past week, the Awakening update, which features new Apex class skills for all 13 classes, as well as the Dark Reach Citadel dungeon, will be launching on June 30th for both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. This update is for players who are level 65 and item level 439, who can obtain their Apex skills by starting the Velika Banquet questline. For TERA players on the PC, June the 16th will see some new content coming your way in the form of the DRAAKON Arena, the game's latest dungeon. With 2 levels of challenge and a host of new rewards, level 70 players are welcomed to try and take out Azreck Commander Caligar for accessory rewards which you can then resize. Besides that, the new partner adventure system also goes live, which gives your companions more to do in the form of gathering, and you can get stuff like advancement scrolls, relics, heirlooms, and even dungeon rewards. Now, if you're in Japan, the good news is Lost Ark, the South Korean isometric MMORPG, will be entering its closed beta in the region pretty soon, and the pre-registration date is set for June 25th. It's been ages since the game last had a regional launch, which happened to be for Russia, and one wonders if they'll ever release word on a North American or European launch in the future, which at this rate is probably losing steam according to Reddit. If you're in the EU and play AION via Gameforge, the game has launched Update 7.5 Wake of the Storm a week or so ago, which brought reworked versions of the Ingisin and Galkmaros battlefields. The update did revamp the Silent Terror Canyon, and there's more features that players can unlock, like new audience for accessories, 6 new legendary apostle transformations, new world bosses to hunt, new instant merchants, and much more. So in case you missed it, check out the recap blog post found in the pinned comment down below. Let's head over to the not-so MMORPG section now and talk about Torchlight 3, Perfect Worlds co-op online and offline ARPG, which has entered Steam Early Access this weekend. Available for $30 US, I paid $60 for it in my currency. Players will get access to 4 playable classes right now, 2 complete acts, a dozen or so quests, player-created custom forts feature, and over 100 legendary items to collect. According to the devs, Early Access is expected to last a couple of months, but as of right now, folks are having issues actually getting into the servers to play for longer than 10 minutes, myself included. To wrap it up, let's talk about news from 2 MMO loot shooters and kick things off with Destiny 2, who has announced its next expansion. Arriving on September 22nd this year, Beyond Light will take Guardians on a new adventure to discover the mysteries behind the pyramids, and you'll be introduced to a brand new power known as Stasis, a new elemental which joins Arc, Solar, and Void as elemental powers you can use. A new destination known as Europa awaits you as well, Jupiter's frozen moon, where most of the new content and stories will take place, and you can already pre-order the expansion right now. In the meantime, the tie-in season of Arrivals is now live with new rewards up for grabs. And last but not least, Tom Clancy's The Division 2 will be dropping Title Update 10 on the 16th of June, which brings a host of tweaks to player power. In other words, damage increase for nearly all weapons, including exotics, after months of feeling underpowered as an Ace Division agent. And then there's going to be more loot generosity, so we should see increased loot quality and drops across the board. Now, Season 2 of the Warlords of New York expansion will drop on June 23rd, known as Keener's Legacy, which has 2 new exotic weapons, cosmetic rewards, and a skill to earn throughout its 3-month duration. And finally, players can expect a new raid, Operation Iron Horse, available for both agents at level 30 and 40. And that's all I've got for now, folks. Hope you guys and girls are having a great weekend of gaming so far. As usual, if there's news for a game you play which isn't covered here, hey, feel free to share it with the rest of us down in the comments. Hit the like button if you love MMOs, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on that bell icon which notifies you whenever a new video is up. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching.